Run!
Oh, no. Oh. Welcome back, everybody. We are Uncensored Whiskey Reviews. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. Back here with my co-host, Wes.
What's up? Just you a cookie?
Fuck yeah, they're so good. I'm gonna have I mean, if Dan and Nicole would love to send us more cookies, he's already talking about like the next gift carrot package and the cookies, and he said all of the snacks are Nicole. So.
Well, I think I said that last time.
Well, that makes sense.
She's keeping us healthy.
Yeah.
We're eating popcorn right now too, and it's freaking delicious.
Yeah, I feel like we can get this around here, but still.
I don't know. I like it so much better when I get it sent. I mean, it's just so much better.
When it's a gift.
I think it just tastes better.
It really does.
I know I've seen the cheese, but I don't know if I've ever seen like their popcorn and stuff.
No.
I've seen cabbage cheese, but
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen popcorn. I didn't even know they made popcorn. So
I didn't either.
It's freaking delicious.
All right, so I know we're late to the ball. We're late to the game on this one, but this is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch B524. It is 11 years and 2 months. 130.6 proof. It's Elijah Craig.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not really much else to say about it.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be cured. Don't think it's going to hold up to C923.
I don't know if it's, well, we know how C923 holds up to other stuff.
It's freaking good. It did pretty good, didn't it?
It got like 5th or 6th.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This smells delicious.
It smells like soup. It smells like caramel or toffee.
Yeah, it tastes like something I want to put in my mouth. My dick. It's spicy.
It's got some bite to it for sure.
But it's got a lot of freaking...
It's packed with flavor.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
I feel like it's going to be very, very much like the... it's oily as shit. But like the Walmart Knob Creek. Like the first few sips are going to be super spicy, and then once you're...
I mean, the first sip, I don't think it's as good as C923. The whole thing with that was it was high proof.
Mm-hmm.
But it drank so smooth.
This
one's got a little more spice to it.
I feel like that has a lot to do, this is just my opinion, where it's aged and when it's bottled.
Yeah.
When it's dumped.
Well, we talked about it last week. I mean, typically the fall releases always seem to taste better.
Yeah.
Whether it's just the time of year we're drinking them, because I think that's part of it too.
It may be.
Things are cooling off.
Odds are we're drinking them inside, so we're always drinking it at room temperature.
Yeah, but it's just that time of year. And
mm-hmm.
But I know I have friends that they won't drink whiskey unless it's like fall or winter.
Because they're pussies.
Yeah, I mean they're like, oh no, that's not the time of year.
It's too hot out here for that. I'm like,
they're also the same friends that tell me that you can only eat chili during winter. Not that shit. I eat chili year round. I like chili.
Yeah.
I like chili.
There's no time frame on stuff like that.
I eat super chili year round. I can care less.
I love chili all year long. Hot outside, it don't matter. I mean, does it taste better when it's cold outside and you got a nice Pops-and-all bowl of chili? Sure.
And am I going to go sit on the porch and eat a bowl of chili? Hell no.
No, I'm going to sit in my recliner and watch TV and eat a bowl of chili.
Oh, yeah. I hate the whole seasonal things.
It's got to be this so we can enjoy this way.
Bullshit. If you like it, you like it.
Yeah. I mean, Wes loves getting pegged, so I mean, there's no season for that.
No, just every third Sunday. If I've never been pegged.
You never been pegged?
No. Why are you that surprised?
You know the way I know you now.
No, I've never been pegged.
I mean,
might have had a finger back there.
You said you you gotta try everything twice.
I've had a finger back there. But
Yeah.
I've never been like full on peg. With like a strap on and shit. No. Just doesn't appeal to me.
No.
And
It's a very dominating experience.
yeah,
It's like,
I'm more of probably the dom for sure.
yeah. Like so we've had this discussion here lately. Sorry, Dad. So like I don't want to feel like a creep, right? So I'm not going to go in and just take something if I don't feel like there's some reciprocation there as far as the mood goes. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to walk in like give me that booty, whatever. And since we were talking here recently, like sometimes I like for you to do that. It's like I'm not going to do it. It's like, and I'm not. I mean,
you got to sometimes.
I mean, I got to feel out the situation, and it's like sometimes just kind of give me a head nod.
Oh my god! I mean, no. Sometimes you just got to like full on ninja sneak attack that some bitch.
I feel real creepy.
You catch him bending over?
Yeah, I get it. Well, I mean, and I have the lack of experience as far as relationships goes, because like I haven't had a lot of long relationships. I mean, unfortunately.
Well, from what I've seen, I don't feel like you're gonna freak her out. So
No, I'm not. No.
she's very confident. So
Yeah, and I mean, as far as like if you ask the kids today, they would describe me as vanilla. So like I'm just plain Jane. I like vagina and boobs, and like I don't need much more than that. But as far as like, have another little nip. Hey, we can save this one for the next high proof blind.
yeah.
I think I'd just rather do high proof blinds on board.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with the low roof ones.
Yeah. Do you want to do the unicorn blinds?
Okay.
So they have to be like similar proofs. So.
I feel like most of those are though, for the most part.
Well, I like the. Well, you do the if you want to put up. Have you opened your mixers?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
But it's still not high
We're
proof.
standing right in front of the camera. We're just trying to relax, kick back. Forgot
Freaking
we're
shorts are going to come over. Everybody's going to see your
Yeah.
nutsack.
Forgot we were filming.
Hey, but that's how it's supposed to feel.
Did I tell you that story about Mexico when we went fishing and Summer saw the Asian man's nuts? It's so fucked up. So first time I took the girls to Mexico. Well, I wanted to go fishing. So Summer's like, yeah, I'll go do that. She regretted every bit of that. Like it was absolutely horrible. She got seasick, and then on top of that, Becky and Alexis were staying back at the resort.
Yeah.
So I paid for them to get massages.
Oh.
So she regretted every bit of it. I mean, she was a trooper and she did it with me. So we're on this boat, and it was kind of it wasn't just a party boat, but like it was, I could book 2 people, but it had a max of 6.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up with 4 Asian guys.
Oh God.
And then they were from all over. Most of them were from California. One was like from Hawaii.
Somebody here?
It might be Tony.
Yeah.
So, if he comes in, he just comes in. But
We might have an interruption, guys.
yeah, so we're sitting on one side. The 4 of them are sitting the other one on top of this boat, riding out over into the Pacific to go try to catch some damn
Marlon?
marlins, I guess. Yeah. Well, this one from Hawaii, he's wearing cut-off jeans
Nice.
and no underwear, and his nuts were literally hanging out of them. And so I'm sitting there, and Summer leans over, and she goes, "I can see his nuts." She's 13.
Oh God. Poor girl.
She was traumatized.
Oh man. That's horrible.
But
We had speaking of nuts hanging out, so when I moved to Florida after I got a Marine Corps back in 2004-ish.
so this is when you went to mechanic school and all
Yeah,
that?
yeah. and I worked at the strip club. So whenever I was bouncing at the strip club, there's this one. We had a lot of Hispanic clientele because that area and that time frame, there was a lot of single-family homes being built. So there's a lot of construction guys. It was right before the freaking housing market crash. 2007, 2008?
Yeah.
So it was right before that. So all these, we'll call them just construction workers, come in and out, whatever. Well, this one Mexican guy would come in, and I finally got to know who he was. And I would see him, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker. So he'd come in, he'd be wearing pants or whatever. Well, about halfway through his time there, he'd go in the bathroom. He'd be wearing soccer shorts underneath his pants. He would take his pants off completely, come back down, sit down, and he had soccer shorts on, and his fucking nuts and dick are hanging out of his shorts. He's trying to get the girls to touch him. And I'm just like, one of the girls came up to me one night.
At least he was being smart.
Yeah, I mean, he was still wearing clothes, but his fucking nuts are hanging out. And one of the girls came up, and it's just like, God, I gotta deal with this shit now. It's like I just want to go home and go to bed. So I fucking roll around the other side. I walk up to him. He's looking at one of the girls, and I come up on his blind side. I'm like, dude, the fuck? Why is your dick out? I was like, dude, you can't be in here with that shit out. Like, you gotta go, man. Like, grab your shit. Come on, let's go get the fuck out of here. So I just escorted him to the door, and I don't remember if he came back after that. That place was fucking wild.
Strip clubs can be wild.
Well, it was a strip club like halfway in the ghetto, basically. So like there was the good side of Orlando.
Well, I feel like most strip clubs are pretty much usually.
Well, so they have a high-end strip club in Orlando. It was like a 5-star buffet called Rachel's. So if you're ever going to Orlando, go to Rachel's. It was a great buffet. We'd go there for lunch. Whenever I finally started working for the construction company, we were building a subdivision that was not far from Rachel's, and we'd hit them up every Friday for lunch, and then we just cut out for the rest of the day, go in there, drink a few beers, and look at some titties and eat some lunch, and then fuck off for the rest of the day.
So I have a funny strip club story. So I'm working at the funeral home. Just got out of the army. So they tell me one day, it's like, hey, we need you to drive to Dallas, take this body to Parkland Hospital. It's got to go get an autopsy. So, because at the time there was nowhere here that did autopsies.
Really?
And I think still to this day there's a private company that does it, but that's it. But none of the hospitals do it here. But this is for a private company though. So I drive this body to Dallas. So I call Kenny, like, hey, what are you doing? He goes, I'm not doing shit. That work got canceled today. I was like, I gotta take a body to Dallas. You wanna ride with me? He goes, sure. So I literally drive to his house, pick him up in a hearse. We go to Parkland Hospital, which, granted, their morgue is like what you picture in the movies. It is in the basement, lights are flickering. It's creepy as shit.
Oh, God.
Like, it was creepy. But, so I'm signing over the body, talking to the guy, I'm like, hey, is there a good place to get something to eat? We're hungry. He goes, yeah. I go right down the street, strip club down there's got a buffet. I look at Kenny, and Kenny goes, please tell me we're not fixing to do this. I was like, we are 1,000% going to do this.
He just got a recommendation from a mortician to go to a fucking strip club buffet.
Yeah. I was like, 1,000% we're going to do this.
Yeah.
So we pull up, valet park it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Most good strip clubs in DFW are going to have valet parking.
I valet park a hearse.
From
Raiders.
From Raiders. Did it have Raiders on the
side? That nameplate on the side of it, yeah. And so we went in there for about 3 hours.
Hell yeah.
Then drove back, but meanwhile while we're in there, all the girls had already figured out, I guess the door guys telling them that I pulled up in a hearse. They're like, did you pull up in a hearse? I was like, yeah, I work for a funeral
So
home.
wait. What hospital did you go to?
Parkland.
Parkland?
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Okay, Parkland Hospital Dallas. Is just one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's on Harry Hines. I'm surprised y'all didn't pick up hookers.
It's not like the bad part of Harry Hines, though. It's like the better part.
No.
Because there's a whole medical district right there where we're at.
No.
But
I mean, I hear
Harry
Harry
Hines
Hines.
just a couple miles away.
Harry Hines is like
Oh, yeah.
notorious for
Yeah, hooker, yeah.
night walkers or whatever they're called.
I ain't doing that shit. Mm.
No.
But,
Not there.
yeah. But, yeah, it was a pretty fun experience.
It sounds like a fun experience.
I mean, how often do you get to go to a strip club in a hearse?
Did you tell the girls that you just dropped off a body and
Oh, yeah, because they were asking. They're like, that's how I work funeral home.
drop off a body? We're hungry.
So we came for the buffet and we stayed for the entertainment.
What club was it?
I don't even remember the name of it now. It was big, though. It was a big building. It's like 2 or 3 stories. I have to look it up. But this has been 22, 3 years ago, probably.
I'm gonna go to Spearmint Rhino in Las Vegas.
I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah, I got robbed by 2 Koreans.
Strippers?
Yeah, I got taken to a boot dance and my pants got undone, my belt got taken off, and apparently my wallet came out at some point, and
They run off with your wallet?
took all my cash.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like $600 just disappeared.
Wow.
Yeah, I was getting distracted.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So one was distracting you and the other one was taking your money?
But that place right there it's not like here. You don't go in there with $100 or $200.
Yeah, you going to the...
If you're not throwing hundreds at them,
Yeah.
they ain't paying attention to you.
Well.
Now, you better walk in there with 10 grand in your pocket.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck that.
Because they're all tens.
Yeah.
And they know. I mean, they fly in and work for 2 weeks and then fly back home for a month and then come back for 2 more weeks.
Mm.
Like, that's one I was talking to. She's like, yeah, I come in, I work for 2 weeks, I go home for a month, and I come back for 2 weeks. And she was like from like Nebraska or something. But they make that much money.
I believe it.
It's crazy. Yeah, that was the night we all ran out of money, and I ended up basically paying for everybody's stuff in my own bachelor party.
That sounds like a shitty bachelor party.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, who was a total piece of shit, spent all his money in like the first 10 minutes and didn't even buy me a damn dance.
That's crappy.
It was alright. It all worked out. It was fine.
Yeah.
We ended up in an Irish pub and partying our ass off.
Yeah, right.
So,
Well, when he's coming.
no, it's that. I just saw her walk across. She's wanting me to give her some money.
Alright, I think we're going to cut it off. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. It's good shit. I think any batch you're going to be happy with.
Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong with those.
Yeah. I mean, the C batches are usually the best, but this one was really good, and it's less spicy now
It's,
than when we started.
yeah, it's good.
It pairs well with Cabot, pepper jack, popcorn.
It's got a lot of butterscotch.
Yeah,
So,
but thanks for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the bell for notifications. And like always, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family. Be safe, don't drink and drive, take care. And I also brought this back to Florida. And
cheers.
cheers. See you next time.
Here we go. Let me get this. Yeah.
Beat them to death.